reach.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you do not actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
Eastern assassin Larry Holmes, the man that beat Muhammad Ali but never has really gotten his just due, criminally underrated. Let's see what he's got in store for us in this one. It's Floyd Patterson, a man that needs no introduction, one of the best to ever do it in the heavyweight division.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Easton, Pennsylvania, here is one of boxing's all-time greats, the heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Easton Assassin, introducing Larry Holmes. Fighting out of the blue corner from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic gold medalist, the two-time heavyweight champion of the world, and truly one of the all-time greats, introducing Floyd Patterson.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. They ring the bell, and here we go. Lucky that hook didn't score. Perfect counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. That's another scoring shot. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Nice punch. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Continues to touch him up.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoots. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You find a swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with his fancy footwork. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Fantastic punch. Good one. Swing and a miss with that hook. Gonna shake. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it was like two different...
And there's the bell to start the round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists. And that hook misses. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Not so rigid anymore with the stance.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more, try some stick and move. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Holmes in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. Uppercut does not score. What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
That counter shot lands. Where's the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. Touching him up again.
They're so
And a good decision here to hold on.
tells me so much when a fight is holding on. It means they've been hurt, it means they're tired, or it means they don't know what to do.
That's another scoring shot. And he'll try and muffle the offense there with another clinch.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start taking points off you. You saw the referee watch, look, didn't say anything, just gestured to say, I've checked you. Now be careful because when he's...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd, if you know somebody's got the punch power.
Oh, and Patterson's dazed.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Are we about to see a first-round knockout?
He's dazed. Where shall he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it. Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Defense is not an option for these two. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What a massive upset this would be. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd,
He's being smothered here in the clinch and can't get his shots off.
yeah, you got to clinch. What the idea is just to get your opponent to complain to the referee. Get him to complain about the conditions. Get him to just feel uncomfortable. Keep doing unorthodox things. I don't mind that now and again, but don't make a habit of it.
The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Quick punch scores. That jab won't score. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are done. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting the shots go.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. This has been a very competitive round between these two. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. There's a counter shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. That punch lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's... the bell to start the round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Has to be careful for that receive. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
Oh, what? What a shot! What? Oh, my goodness!
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here? Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way.
Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot!
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Todd?
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What's a heavy knockdown? How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That punch landed. Him up again. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be. At some point, the corner has to say you're done.
His legs have gone. He's got to get out.
And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
Oh, he's down. Is he going to raise like the Undertaker?
Got to pick things up halfway through the round here. So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Need to be careful at him punch. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know?
And they're down. Would be wise here to take the full 8 seconds.
Oh, he's down. He's down. Is he going to get up? He's staggering.
They're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change.
The defense failed them.
He is absolutely gone. The referee's keeping a close eye on him.
It appears he's out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you, one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Stamina is off. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Perfect count, and they're down. It looks like this one's going to be over.
The referee's counting, watching him close. Come on, make it. You can do it.
Time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.